Good morning, welcome back to Matt's Pace Project. It's Saturday morning, that means it's Project Parkrun A-Z, where I'm planning to complete the Parkrun alphabet with a win at every letter. This morning we're down in London at Valentines Parkrun, ticking off like V. So come a long way for this one. And you might notice I'm currently warming up on my own. Obviously I'm down in London with Beth. We're here for a show tonight, but we were out for a meal last night. A few glasses of vino, a couple of shots, and looks like Beth has fallen victim to the hangover. So yep, as I left this morning, she was in bed and she said, go that way. But on the tube, my phone pinged. Could it be? Is she coming? Get a picture from the tube. She's on her way. She knows she's got some fans out there and she doesn't want to disappoint, so she's dragged herself out. I'm just jogging through the park now to scope it out. I'm going to double back to the tube stop and go find her. I'll catch you in a minute. Hello. Good morning. Are you okay? Here we are, fans. She's made it. Dragged herself out of bed. You know, if I had to attribute this to one person, Bilal, I'd say this is up to you, to be honest. He's been crying out for more Beth in the comment section. And here she is.
I made it.
Couldn't let her one fan down. Just before I left, trying every trick in the book to convince her. Promise of coffee and pastry afterwards, to no avail.
Well,
however,
well, you best take me for coffee and pastries now.
Of course I will. If I win.
No.
If I don't win, I'm sulking and going home. JK. Just here to just get round today, aren't you?
So nice little saunter round.
It's absolutely gorgeous, to be fair, this park. Weather's lovely. Should be a nice one. And yeah. So yeah, down in London, Valentines Parkrun, ticking off a V. We're having a bit of a think of where we could go. We've got a few options. Obviously there's some of the big ones. You got Bushy, but we had a look. It's about an hour 45 away, so can't be arsed with that, to be honest. Not after a few drinks last night, and then Beth definitely won't be here. So yeah, thought we'd tick off quite a tricky letter. The nearest V to us is 90 kilometres away in Manchester. So yeah, 23 minutes on the tube to get here. Not too bad. Been looking at the recent winners. Somebody won in about, well, some guys won it 2 weeks on the bounce, so he might be here for the hat trick. Won in about 16:20, 16:30. So might be work cut out for me this morning. Just got to see who turns up on the start line. Looking back, I think course record's like 15:12, which is very fast, but from what I can see, it's very flat round here, so I'm not going to be having a crack at that today. But and obviously this being Valentine's Parkrun, I think it normally gets about 400 runners. But I was just scrolling through the results on the tube. Fucking 2,300 people were here on Valentine's Day. It took me a minute to figure out why, but obviously, idiot. So then I went back, I was like, oh, I wonder when the previous Valentine's Day was on a Saturday. I have to go back to 2015. There was only 230 people here. So in 11 years, I guess that's how much Parkrun's been growing. I mean, I don't want to take all the glory for that, but my views do reach about, 800 people, so take from that what you will. That's probably enough yapping. 5 minutes till kick-off. We're just walking around to start now, hopefully catch a bit of the briefing, and yeah, we'll get stuck into it. Let's have it.
Right, that's it from me. Timekeepers, are you ready?
Here we are.
3, 2, 1, go!
You join me once again on the start line of Parkrun, down in London this week, so making the most of one of the more difficult letters to tick off. And as we get going, let's just take a minute to admire the stride on this lad. Absolutely effortless. Genuinely think I was taking about 3 steps for each of his. Slightly panicked me, but just decided to tuck in behind him and see how we get on. 400 metres in, and this chap in blue comes flying through the middle of us. He's definitely wanting to push the pace on a bit, so I just tried to go with him and see where that gets us. First kilometre coming up in 3:28. Absolute gorgeous morning for Parkrun this morning. No major issues so far, as usual. Not got a Scooby where I'm going. I do know it's 2 laps, so I'm just following the leader for a bit and see where he takes us. Loads of friendly marshals this morning all around the course. Makes a big difference. Always really appreciated.
Thank you. Morning.
.5:42 first mile. Nice and comfortable. Starting to leave this geezer. And yeah, 2-lapper. Just follow him really. Try to find out the route. And then can't put my foot down a lot too. See how much time I put into it. Oh, fighting talk from me there as we approach the second kilometre. I can tell this chap's really pushing himself, but I do think I've got another gear for the second lap if needed. Second kilometre up in a 3:43, so we have slowed it a little bit, but there are a few twists and turns along the way, but not too much slowing us down.
Thanks. That's lap 1 done. One more lap. Let's go. Keep it up.
Start of the second lap, and as you can see, I do decide to put my foot down. Pace dips below 3 minutes per kilometre briefly, before settling back down around that pace along the flat straight portions of the course. So let's have some fun and see what we can do on this lap. Expecting some congestion of course, as with any lapped Parkrun course, but paths are fairly wide on this one, so not expecting too many issues. Third kilometre there up in a 3:17, so pace is definitely picking up. As you can see, passing a lot of people on this lap, so a little bit of bobbing and weaving required, but nothing I'm not used to. Fourth kilometre up in 3:09. I'll take that. Last push for home, see what the final time is. And as we approach the final straight, just want to say huge thank you to all the volunteers. It was a thoroughly enjoyable parkrun this morning. Beth and I both really enjoyed this one. Definitely recommend getting yourself down if you need a V on your parkrun alphabet. Fifth kilometre, call it 3:14 to bring in another first finish. Final time of 16:49. Wait around for second and third, and now go find Beth en route and run it in with her. Do drop a comment and let me know where you'd like to see me tick off for any of the remaining letters. I've got a bit of a list going on, but I'm open to any ideas and suggestions as long as they're not too far.
Valentines Parkrun, first finisher. Nice, 16:50. Just ran the first lap with this guy that's come second, and yeah, pushed on, stretched the legs in the second lap and see what I could do. Yeah, happy with that. Hello mate.
Yeah, well done, mate. It's okay.
Yeah, good running.
You are keeping.
Good running. Well in. Good running. Here comes Beth. Nicely done, Beth. Good running. All good? Hey, looking good. Wide angle.
Valentines Parkrun, done and dusted. 7 wins on the alphabet challenge. unstoppable at the moment. How'd you find it, Ben?
It's a really nice parkrun actually. Apart from the fact I waited 20 seconds to cross the line.
Yeah, it was a
Otherwise-
bit congested. I think they were struggling getting the tokens out in time. But no, yeah, aside from that, a little bit of wait at the end, but can't complain.
It's a good one, you could get a good fast time on it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, really lovely. The park's absolutely gorgeous, to be fair. Nice and flat. No complaints, really. Now the good bit.
Coffee and pastry.
Coffee and pastry. Was that you just thinking about visualising that the whole way around?
So it went a bit quicker than anticipated. I need some coffee in me.
Exactly. What's coming up?
More parkrun.
More parkruns.
Not another one?
Next weekend we're in the lakes, so if you're in the Lake District, come see us. Muncaster Castle, I believe. Yeah, looking to make it 8 from 8. And yeah, nice one. Cheers for watching. This has been Matt's Space Project. We'll catch you in the next one. See ya.